Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the second photo vlog,
I
which I'm
wish I
making
could leave
of it.
you my love, but my heart is a mess. Mm-hmm. My days they begin with your name and I end with your breath. I wish I could leave you my love, but my
Are you shooting?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
shooting?
shooting a video right now. ओके बाय द वे तुम लोग को ये बात बतानी है कि तुम लोग ने लास्ट वीडियो पे इतना अच्छा रेस्पॉन्स दिया, ये बंदा पागल हो गया था। एम्बैरेसिंग, कम ऑन। अच्छा मैं बताता हूँ, रात के 2 बजे मैं देख रहा हूँ ये बंदा नागिन डांस कर रहा है, कसम से नागिन डांस कर रहा है। कैन यू प्लीज शट अप? पता है मैं सोया हुआ था। प्लीज एंड गेट आउट ऑफ दिस रूम क्विकली प्लीज। आई सेड गेट आउट ऑफ दिस रूम। ओके ओके आई एम गोइंग।
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, I haven't posted anything on YouTube, but here it is. Today's video is based on phone photography and its basics. First of all, thank you so much for the great response you gave on my previous video which was based on product photography. If you haven't yet checked it out, then do check the link in description down below. Let's carry on with today's video. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. This is my phone, Samsung Galaxy A51. Let me open the camera app, and as you can see in the pro mode there is a variety of options available here. In the pro mode you have got a variety of options like ISO, shutter speed, manual focusing and white balance. Also there is this standard option which means you can adjust other settings like contrast, temperature, tint, etc. First let's begin with ISO. As soon as you open the ISO tab, you can see these numbers coming up. So basically what ISO does, it increases the brightness of the picture. I'm going to show you some samples. As you increase the number of ISO, the amount of brightness also increases. This picture was taken on the maximum ISO possible. You can see the amount of noise is too much. Now as soon as I take the ISO to the lowest level, you can see it is completely blank. So we need to keep the ISO at the medium most level so that it's neither too dark nor too noisy. Now let's come to shutter speed. It is the amount of time the camera has to capture light from surroundings, or the amount of time the shutter of the camera is open. It ranges from 1/4000 of seconds to 20 seconds in most of the smartphones. Now let's take a picture with the highest possible shutter speed available. You can see how much overexposed it is. Now let's take a snap with the lowest available setting, which is 1/6000 of a second. You can see it's completely blank. By this we get to know that the higher the shutter speed is, the more amount of light or more exposed it is. Let's bring in a new subject to shoot. Now as soon as you open the focus tab, you can see this dial coming up. But I prefer you to use the auto mode instead because manual mode is a bit tough. As you shift the dial, you can see these green lines coming up. These green lines show the area which you are trying to focus. One advantage of manual focusing is that you can independently select the area which you want to focus. White balance. It is used for adjusting the warmth of a picture. It is measured in a unit K, which stands for Kelvin. As you decrease it, it will look bluish, and as you increase it, it will look yellowish. Now let's talk about the extra options we get. You get these options like temperature, tint, contrast, saturation, etc, etc. You can change it if you wish, or you can keep it at default. A pro tip for you all. Now go to your settings and go down and down. You will find this grid lines option. Switch it on. Come back and you will see these lines coming. This will help you all a lot in order to capture good straight images. Just to note that smartphones do not have the aperture setting in them, which means the phone actually auto adjusts the aperture. Now you know all the basic settings you're gonna need while shooting. मैं कुछ different scenarios लेने वाला हूँ और उन scenarios में कौन से different settings आपको use करने पड़ेंगे वो भी मैं बताने वाला हूँ. First, let's start from the roots, then we'll go to higher levels. Shooting anything random like landscape or macro. When you're shooting under the daylight, the ISO should be kept at the lowest level possible, as outside you have enough light in surroundings. While shooting macro, you must keep the subject near to the camera. Clicking any fast moving object. To show you this, I am going to frame a water splash. This is the Jugaad setup I am going to use. Shutter speed should be kept below 1/100. The ISO should be kept below 400 to avoid noise. Here comes my favorite part. Shooting long exposures are really interesting. Right now I am going to use these self-made colored lights. Keep the shutter speed high and ISO low. And keep the phone stable enough. And within those few seconds you can create magic like this.
Thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button, comment down below, and also share it with your friends. And also subscribe to my channel for more content related to photography, videography, and cinematography. No.
Yes, I may have let them planes go too far. I meant to get them back to Yemen for a new car. I'm the coolest guy every year at TerrorCon. All the terrorists are like,
oh, he got the telephone.
I'm gonna drive a cab. Only got 20 bombs in my pocket. I'm Osama. Sorry for the drama. Where should I drop you off at? Thank you. I'm gonna drop some.
I wish I could leave you, my love, but my